Hello. Hello and welcome, my Pisces friends. How are you today? I hope all is well in your world. And I'm doing the September reading for obviously your sign. It's my star sign, so I'm looking forward to this reading, especially. And I've been talking on other readings and especially on my monthly reading for all zodiac signs, how stellar, cosmically stellar this month is. September 2017, there's not going to be anything like it ever again in our lifetimes, what's happening. But I don't want to get too deep or involved in it. You're welcome to watch. But I do want to talk about that full moon that's coming in September in our sign, Pisces, on the 6th. Okay. And this is also a time for us, especially that to really look within, okay, and really improve anything with your health, your mind, your body, your soul, okay? Because we are truly psychic ones, Pisces, and we've been talking about, and I've been talking about this in every reading, how with this Virgin, the Virgin, Virgo Virgin, going to birth the King Jupiter planet well, not one even a lifetime. It comes every 7,000 plus years, and it's going to happen on September 23rd. It's a sign from God. Okay, that's exactly what I'm saying, and so are many others who are. You can look it up. It's about the revelation. This was in the Bible, actually. So it's going to be really a place to now power up our psychic abilities. Okay, it's a time this month especially. So it's probably a good time for us to, you know, improve health, whether it's your habits or just do more meditative time and really consider what's to come. And especially, um, for this Pisces full moon, it's the only one we've had this year, actually. Our ruling planet, Neptune, is going to conjoin that full moon. Okay, so it might be times for you to think of creative projects, prophetic creative projects, like looking into the future. Okay, and really, and I've been saying, if you've been following me for a while now, I've been saying how Jesus is a spiritual warrior now on our, here. He's here now, large, tall giants with his potent posse squad. But with what's going to happen here on well, it begins on the 9th, excuse me, on 9/9, September 9th. That's when the Jupiter is going into the canal, and actually the moon. And here we have a full moon in September. It's crazy good. The Virgin's feet are by the moon, okay? And giant Jupiter is going into the canal, getting ready to be birthed, which will happen on the 23rd. Okay, and literally we just had that total solar eclipse in Leo. All right, fabulous. Came only every 99 years or something. The power of that, and that's the crown with the 12 stars of Leo. That's her crown. Leo, the Virgin, the Moon, and the Jupiter right there in her canal. So the point of all this is, in what they're talking about, the ones who are the Catholic astronomers are talking about that those 12 stars represent the 12 tribes of Israel. And actually, on this Sunday, I'm doing these Angels Bring Loving Miracle videos, which I was guided to do just a couple months ago. That represents uh, Abraham's Jacob is Abraham's grandson, and Jacob, uh, the angel of the Lord came to fight with him because he wasn't really doing what God had expected him to do, and they got in this major fight. And we'll talk more about it. But the point is that when that angel came, Jacob was to change his name to Israel, and Jacob had 12 sons, and that's how the tribes of Israel all began. And we'll talk more about it. But this is all signs of God. And I've been sharing on those angels. If you've been watching those videos, God had a plan since Adam and Eve. Okay. And God's plan was to have Jesus born in Israel, in Jerusalem, but to be raised there in Israel. Okay. That was the whole plan. All right. So, and now let's talk about this. I got 3 new decks to bring forward. Okay. This is my mermaid deck, which I've had for a long time. I usually use it with my water signs, which is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And then here I have my True Love Tarot deck, which I've always had, but I have this new deck as well, tarot deck. It's called Tarot Apocalypsis, okay? And it's pretty cool and very powerful in the respect. It has all kind of mystics from every kind of culture you can imagine. You know, Greeks, Romans, Egyptians, the Asians, the Hindus, and you know, I'm all into that ancient wisdom mystic. I mean, I feel I'm a mystic. That's exactly what I feel. You know, I was raised Catholic as well. They've got Native American in there too. I was raised Catholic, you know, baptized, all of it, went to Catholic school. But the point is, when I lived in New York City, there was a museum right when we walked to school. We had to walk to school from Riverside to Broadway. And right there on Broadway, our school was off Amsterdam. There was this Native American museum, and it changed my life. And then I was raised Santeria, you know, with my aunties and sitting at seance tables. You know, I've always been into the mystic. Okay, so I'm kind of looking forward to what's going to be delivered from this. This is all about the mystic, okay, from all kind of ancient wisdoms, and I truly am about that. Okay, and then another thing that I came forward with, and I've been sharing this with almost every read. Well, I just received it 3 days ago, so this is you'll be the third, I think, reading that I'll be doing. But this is the Keepers of the Light and the Angel Prayers. And the Keepers of the Light about the Ascended Masters, gods and goddesses and angels. And then this is totally only about all the angels, okay? Because I purchased this to bring them forward for my Angels Bring Loving Miracles videos, okay? And so this is the Archangel Michael from the Keepers of the Light deck. And it says, Archangel Michael, trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to happen. And I thought it was just so, you know, made me feel good because, you know, I was guided to do these angel videos, and that's what they wanted me to call the videos, Angels Bring Loving Miracles. And so here I get this deck just 3 days ago, open it up, and this is what Archangel Michael says. And for those of you new to me or whatever, I was raised with Archangel Michael in the respect hanging in the wall. Jesus was hanging in the wall. We even had a little nativity scene with Father Joseph, Mother Mary just kneeling by baby Jesus in the cradle. You know, I was raised all that way, okay? And then this deck, the angel prayers, this was Archangel Michael. In this deck, you are protected. Archangel Michael, thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. And you know, we talk about the white light, bright light on this channel as well. And we have that special chant. So always know when you just say white light, bright light. You know, if you can't remember the full chant, white light, bright light, that's, and Archangel Michael be right with you and his squadron, okay? And that keeps the dark ones away, okay? And definitely, just yesterday, I had a reading for Aquarius, and I left it up. I left it up, but Diablo came out twice in that. I've never had Diablo come through twice, okay, ever. So, but, you know, I'm just the messenger, people, you know what I mean? But there's a reason, because I really feel this September, they're coming. I really feel I've been talking about Jesus as a spiritual warrior with his potent posse squad, and what's going to happen here with this, that only happens every 7,000 years. I think the next time will be 9,052. You know, like Jesus, it's representing Virgin Mary birthing Jesus Christ, okay, the King of Kings in the respect. And actually, Archangel Michael is the King of Angels, okay. But with that, I feel that even though we know that Jesus was resurrected by Father God to the heavens when the Romans crucified him, I feel right now he is totally being reincarnated as a spiritual warrior. And I'm calling him like the guru hero. He's our guru hero now, okay? And so you can take it for what you feel, but, you know, I'm a mystic. That's all I'm going to say. And, you know, so is Jesus, okay? He performed miracles, all right? And there was no Christianity or Catholics or anything like that back in his day, okay? So let's pray and hope that when this cosmic event happens, it's all about the supernaturals are going to start revealing themselves. That's because I've been feeling it for a while, and like I said, I've had paranormal in my life since a little child, and I know what it is. You know, when you can't see something, but you can feel it, and you know it's there, and you know some of it's wicked. Some of it's beautiful, first card in my hand. Some of it is beautiful. You know, finding Aunt Margaret in the wall was beautiful to me because I know she's my guardian angel now. But finding the husband in the drawer was not. That was pure evil. Okay? So, but that's why we're fierce and fearless. That's why we're spiritual warriors on this channel. Okay? But just know the King of Kings is being birthed this month. Never will happen again. Never. Until thousands of years, none of us be here. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's time to really embrace what's to come because I believe they're here. And they're here to protect us and scare the crap out of these governments. So, okay, so let's just, let me just take an exhale right now. And really, it's time to, you know, really psychically power up, okay? And, you know, Pisces, we're all about the moon. You know that. So, it's just, you know, to embrace our psychic awareness, or, you know, and really this month also is about cleaning, you know, cleaning the clutter out of your houses, cleaning that floor. It's like, you know, you want to get your house in order and wait on the will of heaven. That's what I'm telling everybody. Okay, get your house in order, wait on the will of heaven. You know, if you have items to donate, that's fabulous too. Okay, but it's time now. It's time to just prepare for what's to come. Okay, and you know, and think of it like a creative project for maintaining your house this month. And put you know, love into it, and embrace what's to come, because something is going to change. Something is here, and it's supernaturally going to change many. And I think it's about time. Okay, we've got our 9 cards for our Pisces friends. Yes. Okay, and then we'll pull one of each of these cards because they're short and sweet sentences, and that's why I chose to work with both of them and to introduce these decks to my viewers. Okay, but just believe in you and never give up on you, and really, you know, I just, because my sun is in Pisces and I just love Pisces folk, and actually I have a few friends that I adore, female Pisces, and it's like, you know, we're always kind of in sync, is what I'm trying to say. We're kind of in sync, and I'm looking forward to getting in sync with all of you. Okay, but just know that, you know, the evil ones are knowing what's to come too. So that's why we got to prepare. Okay, but you know, dream big, Pisces. Dream big. Look at this, how beautiful already for my Pisces friends. Yes, how loving. Here we have the Queen of Hearts herself, the Queen of Water. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You can see the dolphin there and the fish. How beautiful. That's so nice. Actually, I wore my grandmother's ring. She was one of the medicine women. She's the one on my father's side. You know, my mother's 10 siblings, male and female, are all mystics too. All mediums. So I come from a family of that. And I'm wearing her ring proudly. She was a Pisces as well. I love you, Abuela. And that's why I'm just saying that, because I feel her right there, right now. You know, she was very powerful in many ways, but she was more like native Indian. You know, she was from Taino blood. It wasn't like the Catholic thing for her. It was literally the earth, air, fire, and water. You know, spirit. I'm just holding this because I'm so excited that she's come through. You know, and what's beautiful about her is that she really, you know, wants to bring you forth love with your family, and like she loves to see babies being born, kind of thing, so, and here we have this, you know king king being born by the virgin in the constellation here. So this is serious stuff. Okay, this is, she really is, she's the mother's card. She loves, she's like the empress, sometimes seen pregnant because she loves that the children deal so much. So she talks about, if you have babies, fabulous. Look at this. Beautiful. The World card, Major Arcana. That's nice too. Look at this. The World card comes through. This is, the last card in the deck. How wonderful. Definitely. Wow. Okay, so that's beautiful. And this, this is like, you start with the zero card and go on this journey, and you meet all these characters and individuals and scenarios and situations. So this relates with karma as well. You get what you give in this world, pretty much. You know, I'm just really, but this is like about prosperity. You've fulfilled it. You've come, and it's happened for you. You've made it happen because you walked the talk. Okay, and this is about having discipline. You were just saying, have that discipline, clean sweep your house. Okay, uh, water healing was another scenario I was talking about for all zodiac signs. So especially for us now, Pisces, and Cancer and Scorpio friends, whether you take a sea salt bath, or you go swimming in the ocean or lake, or you just take a foot bath. Just sit there in your chair and put some sea salt in a foot bath. That helps a lot. Reflexology is very important for the whole system. Okay, but I'm not stunned, but I'm happy, but I'm like, wow, I didn't expect this to come through, out of the gate with the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Water, right there. Okay, so it's like you can see them both, these two mermaids, just in the, it's like, how do they call this? Oh boy, like an abyss kind of thing, like an abyss. Okay, so but she's very calm in the abyss. You see, it's beautiful, but the light is there. You see how the sun is coming through. So it's not like a dark abyss. Maybe it's not. Maybe the abyss is the dark one. I know there's a word for this right here, but she can. She's a mermaid. She can swim from the dark to the light. Okay, so let's just call it a portal. Okay, she's in this portal right here, and she's calm in that portal. And this is what we're going through right now. Okay, this is what we're going to, just seeing this card, I'm going to explain to the other signs when I start speaking about what's happening in this September. But this portal is huge. This is going to change us. This is going to upgrade our psychic abilities, power up our psychic powers, just amp them up. Okay. And it is about self-sacrifice too. It's like, you see, she's alone in this world card, and it's like she's sacrificing herself, but the portal shows the sun as well. So let's continue. Let's see what happens. Okay, so here, look, we were just talking about two major arcanas. And, starting your journey, we start with the spiritual initiate card, which is usually known as the Fool card. See, they even have to hear in traditional tarot, the Fool card. But you can do this. We can all do it. We have to meet certain people, and some people we let go and let it be so. Okay? Just forget those people. Especially those of you who have awoken and you know that there is a spiritual hierarchy to it all. There's invisible intelligence. You flow with that. Go with the flow. Okay? But it is about the power of creativity here. See, this initiate had to embrace the power of creativity and activate with active action, creative action, to attain this. Okay? It's like you have to tap your soul essence. You really do. With, like passionate energy. Like the fire signs talk about passionate energy. Okay? And you have to work with the elements. As mystics, we have to work with the elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, source, force. Because how are you going to be talking to the guides when you don't believe, okay? And, you know, and many people don't believe. But many, you know, we can call them guides, or we can call them ghosts. They come to you anyway and alert you. And even the dark forces, like me as a little girl, you know, dark forces. And even in this house, I couldn't, that woman put her husband in a damn drawer with evil intent. And she even, you know, put beautiful Aunt Margaret in a wall too. Like she thought she could get away with that. See what I'm saying? But it was me to come in here and release Aunt Margaret. She had no clue that anybody would find what I found in the wall. She thought she was going to get away with, you know, the capital M word in a way. She's going to get away with it. But she did with her husband because he was evil. Okay, look at this. Now we have the Princess of Earth. How beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have the Princess of Earth gems in this deck. But this is about also, we're in the, as I say, we're in the castle now. Okay, we have the aptitude to continue on. Okay, and so we're going to start mastering ourselves. And this is about coins, the earth signs, about resources, all feminine receptive, like Mother Earth, feminine receptive, the water, feminine receptive. Okay, mermaids, all feminine receptive. So please take that stance to, you know, bring joy to yourself, love you first, believe in you. Okay, and then you can empower yourself to start bringing your destiny through, okay? Making the coin, believing that all is well in your world. And you know, it's like in the tarot, it's about how your soul is going to work or flow through, since we're talking about the mermaids here. But when you pass, did you live your life purpose? Did you live your soul's purpose on this planet? Because we talk about this on this channel too. We're all coded. All of us are coded. We came through at this special time to be coded. And, you know, usually I don't talk about myself, but I have new people. And my birthday is March 11th, 1960s, Pisces sun. Okay. And that's why I'm all kind of jacked up for this month, because not only is the full moon in Pisces, okay, we're also going to have the autumn equinox in Libra. And then we have the new moon in Virgo, which is the Virgin, which is this whole constellation, cosmic constellation is going on. So my three main signs are happening for this month, which has never happened, ever, ever. And we have this powerful cosmic with the Virgin birthing King Jupiter, and the moon, Luna's right there. So it's like I feel it, okay, I feel it. And so I feel, and also my 3/11/1960 in the Zolkin calendar, the Mayan, which I studied the Mayan very much, wisdom. It's just so complex to bring it to the YouTube channel. But in the Zolkin calendar, I'm a position high priestess, okay? And the high priestess is all about the moon, all right? And our Pisces, our trump card is the moon, okay? So that's why I feel genuinely I can speak. I'm a spiritual teacher. I'm really not a tarot card reader or astrologer or astronomer. I just want to bring forward truths, how my life has lived, okay? I don't have to BS. I don't have to, but, you know, yo soy bruja mystic, and I'm proud of it, okay? I was born to do it. And even when I didn't want to go on YouTube, you know, I kind of fought them. They're like, have courage, stand strong, biatch. Ay, ay, ay. They did. And I swear, it's two men I had, and I swear it's Archangel Michael and Jesus who speak to me. I swear to God. I swear to God. But they said, get on YouTube. Go on YouTube. I repeat it a lot because it's the truth. I stand in my truth. Speak your truth. That's what came through yesterday for Aquarius, even though two Diablos came through. Two angels came out. Oh, it was Archangel Gabriel, which is second in line to Archangel Michael, and as an angel of the Lord, the most two powerful. And then Joan of Arc came through, and they both said the same words: speak your truth. Speak your truth. So I said, I'm going to start speaking my truth and stand strong. I even wrote that in the Aquarius video, stand strong. Okay, and the roses in this deck is the wands, the fire. the fire. And usually in traditional tarot, it shows, you know, a person trying to battle 6 others with his own staff, okay, his wand. And he's kicking their butt, okay? And 7's all about that spiritual number, whether it's a challenge, but you can turn challenges into victories, okay? And especially if you line with your angels and the beautiful ones, as I call them, all right? When they know you want them in your life, they'll be right there, okay? You just have to believe. You have to believe. You have to believe. Look at this. Now we have 2 queens come through. How nice is that? Now this is the queen, the queen of wings is the queen of swords, okay? So that's nice to receive these 2 queens right here, very powerful, and the wings of the swords, but see, she's got a huge butterfly, and that's been another theme for this month, and last month too, transformation. Well, it's always been, you know, it's going from death to rebirth and reincarnate yourself as a spiritual warrior, okay? But this is male active. Here is feminine receptive. This is male active. And definitely. And these queens have mastered themselves, okay? We talk about that a lot. Kings and queens, they have mastered themselves. Like you see here, you know, get on your journey. Even if you're starting new at, you know, 50 years old, it doesn't matter. If you believe that you know in your core source force that, yes, I believe, okay, you can start anew any day you want to, okay? So, but you got to walk the talk, you got to put the effort, okay? That's what it's all about. But if you know, pray to your guides, guardians, angels, you know that there's life after death, then embrace it. But yes, these 2 queens have mastered themselves, okay? And I find it beautiful. And this is like this card too, you know, this is more the mothering card. She's always taking care of everyone and wants to. She loves to do it. This one's more mental, you know, air sign, element, swords, and she's more mentally involved with, you know, attaining what she wants, which is okay because she gives back too. But she's more, I don't want to say, um, you know, she just wants to work hard, but she is like she gives back to service. Okay, it's not necessarily her own children. Like this one wants to just stay home and raise the children, the grandchildren. This is the love with this one. But this queen, she wants to do business. You know, she wants to fulfill a business. You know, kind of like the Oprah right here. You know, who doesn't have children, but you know, she helps many. She helps many because her mind thinks that way. Ooh, look at that! The Chariot is here. Nice. For my water Cancer friends, if you have Cancer in your charts or your beloved is a Cancer, your children, whoever, there we have it. The Chariot has arrived. Okay, now this looks like a Roman in here. Like I said, this, what's it called again? Tarot Apocalypsis is all about all ancient um, uh, civilizations and what they attained. I'm sorry, this is brand new. Just came last night, actually. Just came last night. I said, you know what? I'm going to bring it forward to the water signs. I might keep it on the table if we like it. But you can see a Roman soldier right there, and he's, you know, channeling or, you know, well, he's harnessing and channeling and working these 2 horses that are leading him onward. And we have a huge angel in the background. Let me put the cards down, and then I might. They're just one. It's real short keywords. It's not a big paragraph. It's just keywords. So let's. But that's wonderful that a water signs trump card came through, and that is about staying determined. Okay, that's and balance. You know, this warrior here has to balance um, the chariot. Okay, and again, as because it's Cancer, and we're doing a Pisces reading. This is also psychic. Cancer ruled by the moon. Okay, so here we have our psychic sisterhood, brotherhood with us. So that is informing me, power up, amp up your psychic abilities. You know, you got to meditate though. You got to go within. You truly do. There's no other way to do it. You know, when you think of magicians and alchemists and high priestesses and the mystics, they go within. You know, they really, we have to. That's the only way to do it. Even, you know, even when I was a little girl, we do these seances, you know, it's always like we were quiet in the beginning. And one would say certain prayers to open it up, you know. But it wasn't like we're chatty, Kathy's, you know. But it's about being, like I talk about, don't get involved in any covens like that. I mean, you really should be a solitary practitioner. I totally believe in that, okay? That way, when you hear the messages, they're your own messages. No one's influencing you in any other which way. But very, okay, so this is very healing, but psychic healing. So that's wonderful, Pisces, that are, you know, are Cancer ruled by the moon, water sign, is here with its trump card to say, you know, embrace your psychic abilities to the utmost. Okay, so now we have, all right, Ganesh is here. Okay, oh, he's beautiful, Ganesh. So here we have the Hindu pantheon is through, and Ganesh is one of their most powerful but beautiful deities that they pray to on an annual basis, I feel. I know I've done specific videos just for this deity right here. He's about abundance too. And here's the Eight of Pentacles. So Pentacles about the coin, resources, and earth. So that's nice. So we already have the Princess of resources and earth here. So they're telling you yes. And see, the ingenua, how do you pronounce that? Ingenu. I think that's, forgive me, I really, anyway, she's going after it kind of thing. I mean, that's not the meaning, but she's solitary right now, so she can contemplate on what's to come. Okay, and the eights are about power and success. I talk about that very often. All right, so this is about really overcoming any obstacles. It's about good success, good health, and that's what Ganesh is all about. That's why they celebrate him so every year, for him to bring that abundance, to bring the good fortune, to bring good health, you know, to bring peace, harmony, joy. You know, he's all about that. He's all about that. Yes, Ganesh. He's an elephant god. Um, yeah, he's beautiful. I love all the pantheons. You know, I follow everybody. I follow the Chinese. That's why I'm doing these dragons with my Chinese I Ching book. And I follow everybody, Native Americans. I embrace all the qualities of all traditions. I think the more you have knowledge about it, you're not limiting yourself. You know, you're opening up your heart. And truly what I do, because I embrace all these cultures, it's not like, oh, you know, we're more powerful than you, or our Bible's more powerful than you, or, you know, that's total nonsense. But that's Diablo. That's the devil doing that. It's not Ganesh, I'll tell you that. Wee-hee, look at this. The Nine of Cups is here. Okay, I think this is a Greek card now. I do. I feel this is Greek. I think the cups are Greek. Well, hold on. Yeah, we'll come back to them real quick. You know, let's just pull the little book right here, because now look at this. But this is a card that I love as well. Okay, this is about genuinely, you know, yes, nine's about endings and completions, but this is about also getting ready to attain that victory of yours. Okay. And so the completions perhaps can be that, you know, it's time for you to begin sharing universal love. Okay. If you're just about being, you know, a little bit selfish in the respect, it's about universal love now. And that's what I feel, this energies with this, you know, Jesus Christ coming, reincarnating as a spiritual warrior. He's coming as, you know, warrior of peace, but he can handle all the rest now too. Okay. So let's see, because you can see this woman is kind of thick in the body, like indulgence here. Okay, so let me just, there's my crows. Okay, so let's read this one first, then Ganesh, and then we'll pull the two angel cards, okay? Because everything else pretty much is on the table to say, you know, have courage, stand strong. And yes, this is a journey. This is how your soul's journey has to come. But here the queens are saying you can master yourselves, okay? And yes, and you have the energy to do it. I talk about the pages and the knights princes or princesses, they have the young blood. They have the energy to do it, okay? So this is Major Arcana. Like I said, these are short and sweet, kind of, they're not even sentences. It's more like keywords. Okay, hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay, it is Roman. Okay, Roman triumph. There it is. Roman triumph, the manifestation of ambition that unites reality and desires. Beautiful. Okay, so see, starting as the initiate, we call it the fool, but here we have, you're starting this journey. Even if you're going to say, you know what, I'm going to start today. I'm going to start today. You know, but if you're following videos like mine, you know you've awakened already. But maybe, you know, things happen to all of us. You know, there's bad people out here or bad things happen. It's just, that's called the balance. But here it's saying to us, Pisces, with the Chariot, which is, you know, like I repeat, our Cancer sister here, brother, Roman triumph, the manifestation of ambition that unites reality and desires. Okay. And look at these desires that came through with the world. You can attain this. Okay. No doubt about it. This is attainable. Just got to put the effort, walk the talk. Okay. Walk the talk. Walk the talk. And show the love and stand strong. Okay. So yes, we have cards that are representing what just came through with this triumph, ruled by the moon too. So that's Luna saying, yes, follow my cycles and we'll work together. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see what they say with this Ganesh. Ooh, how cute. Okay, so let's see. I know they set this card this kind of different. Oh, here we go. Okay, you got to go to, it's not all under one thing. It's like you got to go through the court cards first. Okay, Pentacles first. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Earth. Apprenticeship, to gain benefits from the experiences of other. Okay. Oh, so that's why there's a little kid there. Okay, and you see this Hindu master touching his head. I just got drawn to Ganesh because I've done so many videos on Ganesh. All right. So like I said, I just received this deck yesterday. But still, Ganesh is a beautiful, he's a healer. Okay, so here we have it one more time. Apprenticeship to gain benefits from the experience of others. So if you're starting on a new journey here, okay, you know, there you go. Find a spiritual teacher that you believe in, or just start it on your own. Believe in yourself, okay? Really, that's the way to go within and hear the messages and journal. But you got to journal everything down, okay? That's key. It really, really is key. I've brought out many paperwork, many papers that if I wouldn't have written it down, I'd have no clue and recall what I wrote. Okay, but they represent more, resonate more today than they did when I was writing them, you know, years and years ago. And now for you, my YouTube channel as well, for many of you. Okay, so just that's what I encourage. Really, I really encourage that you all just start going within, take that meditative time, that quiet time to, you know, bring quiet power your way. Okay, it is about quiet time to receive quiet power, and they'll talk to you. I promise you, they'll talk to you if you believe. Okay, so vanity. Okay, so we have a little vanity right there, but it says good luck. Okay, so here it is, amping it up. Okay, amping it up. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. Okay, so yeah, so vanity is not a word I really recommend. You know, I'm sort of like, you know, I don't like snobby people or people who are filled with ego, but you know, it's good to go to their parties. Okay, well there we have it. Okay, I like the colors of this deck though. That's what attracted me to purchase it. I liked all those colors. Okay, so, oh, and we have this alignment card that I've been trying to share with all of my readings for this September, because it is about aligning with the divine. We've talked about that all the time as well. And this little deck I've had for a long, long time, way before YouTube. And this is about my 1111 Solara deck. It's all about angelic realm wisdom. And like I said, I was married on 11/11/1989. I've always seen the numbers, so let's read about this, because this alignment this month is nothing like it will be for any of us again. Right here in September. Okay, right here. Virgo new moon on the 20th. The 22nd, the sun goes into Libra. It's going to be an autumn eclipse, autumnal eclipse in Libra. And then on the 23rd, this constellation birthing the King Jupiter. Mother Mary birthing Jesus again to reincarnate him as a spiritual warrior is what I feel. Affirmation before use. I align now with the vaster presence, capital P, which is my true capital L self. Okay? This is what we want. The small self, the small self now grows into capital S self. Okay? The small self grows into the capital L self. Oops. Okay? That's what we're talking about. Affirmation before use. I align now with the vaster presence, which is my true self. I acknowledge I am more than I have seen myself to be. I now seek to become more. Capital M, more. Okay. And that's the alignment. And I feel what's going down in this month is exactly what these three cards represent right there. Okay. All right. So this is the deck, which is the angel prayer deck. Okay. So let's just pick one. Let's see what they have to say. You know, I think it's this one right here. Spirit animal. This one has already come through. And look, I got all my crows right here right now. Whee! How sweet. This one already came through for, oh boy. Which deck? It was the first card I pulled for when this deck came through. Spirit animal. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. Okay, and there's the Native American I was just sharing with you. I believe so much in the Native Americans. They're all about grounding with Mother. They all talk about Great Spirit. They even believe in the star beings, the extraterrestrials, you know. But even though they hunted buffalo and that was for food, they never took more than they needed. You know, it wasn't about slaughtering the animals and letting them die there. You know, if they, you know, they slaughtered or they killed the buffalo is because, you know, they ate the food. They worked with the fur for making clothes. Nothing was left to die, per se. I love the Native American wisdom. Actually, I just received a new shaman deck. It's called Vision Quest, and I'm going to start my shaman series again, start it up, because the Native Americans are dear to my heart. All of them, all the tribes, every single one of them, and how they were also, you know, just massacred and treated like cockroaches. It just breaks my heart. That's why I want to show them my respect. And without them, really, I don't know. I don't even know if I'd be coming on YouTube because I learned so much. And then, like I said, my grandmother also, a native Indian from Puerto Rico. So, very good. Hi, sus. Oh, this is the first time. Look at this. See, I haven't seen all these cards. This is from the, look how beautiful my Lady Isis. And I'm also going to amp up reading my Isis Egyptian decks once a month. Now, once a month, because I was just doing it like quarterly or every 6 months. And my Orishas, I'm going to do my Orishas once a month, my Native Americans once a month, and my Egyptians once a month. Lady Isis, before I even came on YouTube, and I've said it enough in case you have not heard this one, she told me, have no fear, be fierce and fearless. She guided me with those words. Because back in the day before YouTube, I studied a lot about Egyptology. I always have. Even in college, that's when I started. I was in, I don't know, I just had this, like, you know how sometimes you can vision, like with the Native Americans, I knew I lived with them. When I'd walk in that museum, I knew I was part of them. I knew it. I mean, I could feel it. I knew that I lived like that. But then when I started about, you know, reading about the pyramids and Egyptology and Nefertiti and Isis and Osiris and all that and the Pantheon, I was like, I can relate. And look, my Lady Isis comes through. Magic manifesting. Look at this. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Oh God, I don't know why I get so emotional, but it's that Pisces thing, I guess. But look at this. Like I said, I've not looked at these cards. They're brand new to me. Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. See? So we stay focused, okay? Stay focused like this, you know, Queen of Swords does, love like the Queen of Hearts does, okay? Like Lady Isis loved her Osiris, loved her son Horus. You know, I studied much about her and her ankh right here. Look at how beautiful, and the scarab there. It's just like, and the colors. I'm just so happy that she came through, and here that we have our own, you know, Cancer ruled by the moon. Pisces all about the moon. Embrace those psychic abilities, my darlings, okay? And get outside. Get outside. Ground with mother, just like the Native Americans did. They were all about that. All about it, okay? And stand strong in courage. Continue on your mission, okay? Stay determined. Be determined. And you have the energy to do it, all right? You have the energy. Doesn't matter what age you are. When you think positive, it's amazing. You know, I talk about that story about Grandma Moses. She raised all these kids, and then she wanted to draw. You know, she wanted to come out of the box in the respect and start drawing. I love that this card came through. I just love it. And she started painting, I think, in the late 70s, and it became worldwide. You know, she was loved by around the world, around the world. Okay, so age is but a number, my dears. Okay, you're the only one who can put yourself in a dark hole. Alrighty, and even, you know, yes, some children raised not well or in foster care, but you know, something kicks in. Just call on your angels. Please believe in yourselves and rock on. Okay, just rock on, and please embrace this. Definitely embrace this September and do something powerful for this full moon on the 6th in Pisces. I'm going to be doing that video, I hope, by this weekend to see what comes through. But I love what happened today. Take care, my darlings. Love to you all. Ciao.